I wake up in my hotel room, my body aching from last night's encounter with Resurrection Mary. My heart still races as I recall the hollow-eyed specter. I shake off the memories and reach for my phone. It rings, jolting me from my thoughts. Mr. Ravenwood? This is Jeb from the auto body shop. Your car. It was strangely repaired overnight. We didn't touch it, but it looks brand new. A chill runs through my core. That's impossible, I murmur, but Jeb insists. With a mix of dread and curiosity, I head to the shop. My car gleams eerily in the morning light, looking as if it just rolled off the assembly line. Exhausted and puzzled, I stay a few more days at the hotel. That night, needing a distraction, I leave for a scenic drive through Chicago. As I approach my car, it seems darker, the paint an ominous black. I pause, my gut telling me something's off, but I shrug off my fatigue and get in. The engine roars to life with a sinister growl, and the radio crackles, whispering eerie incantations. What the hell? I mutter, trying to change the station, but the whispers only grow louder. The dashboard lights flicker, casting eerie shadows inside the car. Suddenly the hood morphs into a demonic skeleton, its eyes glowing red. Panic grips me as the car takes control, speeding through the empty streets. Stop! I shout, yanking at the steering wheel. But it's no use. The car has a mind of its own. Realizing I've been pulled into another plane of existence, I fumble for my journal and bag of items. Pages flutter as I desperately search for a way to stop the car. The cityscape blurs around me, buildings twisting into grotesque shapes. The car barrels down abandoned streets, narrowly missing crumbling structures and shadowy figures that dart out of the way. Sweat drips down my forehead as the speedometer climbs higher. Suddenly, the car veers sharply, throwing me against the door. I see ghostly apparitions through the windows, their faces twisted in agony. One presses its hands against the glass, leaving dark smudges that seem to burn into the surface. My heart pounds as the whispers from the radio grow louder, more insistent. Then, I hear Mary's still voice. You may have trapped me, but you will never be free of me. That's what you think, I cried while fighting the steering wheel. But she continues, egging on the sinister echoes coming from the radio. Free us! Join us! The voices chant, each word slicing through my mind like a knife. I give up and fumble through my backpack. There, I find a passage in my journal about breaking curses. I clutch a protective amulet previously hiding in the darkness of the bag. My hands tremble as I begin reciting the incantation. The car shudders violently, the dashboard lights flashing erratically. The skeletal hood snarls, its eyes flaring with a malevolent glow. The car swerves wildly, narrowly avoiding a collision with a massive shadowy figure that looms over the road. With a final jolt, the car speeds into a tunnel, the walls closing in around me. The darkness is suffocating, and the whispers turn into screams. The car seems to feed off my fear, accelerating even faster. My vision blurs, and I struggle to focus on the words of the incantation. Suddenly, the tunnel opens up, and I find myself racing through a twisted version of Chicago. The landmarks are distorted, twisted by some malevolent force. The streets are empty, devoid of life except for the dark entities that flicker in and out of sight. Desperation fuels me as I clutch the amulet tighter, my voice growing louder with each word of the incantation. The car bucks and shakes, trying to throw me off balance. The demonic skeleton on the hood lets out an ear-piercing screech. Finally, the car stops in front of the hotel and throws me out. I land hard on the pavement, gasping for breath. As I watch, the car disappears into a shadowy void, leaving behind a faint echo of its sinister growl. I lie there, shaken, but alive. I know the battle isn't over. There are more dark entities to face. For now, I'm grateful to have survived another night. I pick myself up, clutching my journal and amulet, determined to unravel the mysteries that lie ahead. The journey is far from over, but tonight, I've conquered one more demon.